Hey there, this is Pastor Tabitha Purple, just adjusting the camera because I realised it's at the wrong angle and you won't be able to see anything, so that's not good. I am here to do another box opening, but this time it's a bag opening. So I headed down to my favourite Dutch Bible shop, which is Bijbelwinkel Ezra. It's in the south of the country. Amazing little shop, fantastic workers. They've got such a great eye for the content that they carry, the kind of customers that they serve. Really great place. But I have a goodie bag. I'm a little bit worried about what's in this goodie bag now that I have the goodie bag, but we're going to check it out. Some of the stuff that we got while we were down there, I actually don't remember all of the things that are in the bag, so this should be interesting. So let's have a look. Let's do a little gravel bag in. So this is one of the things that's in there. You may have seen me talk about this before. This is the Overschrift Bible. So what this is for our English viewers is basically a Bible in which you can literally write out the text. Now, some of you have done Bible journaling workshops with people who talk about writing the Bible, the importance of it, why it becomes really great for you. And you may know that I absolutely adore doing this because it really has helped me to remember text, to be more immersed in the biblical narrative. But there is a new one that's out, and this is from the HSV, which is one of the most precise translations here in the Netherlands. Or should I say it? Not precise, more academic translations is probably a better way of saying it, here in the Netherlands. And this one is from Royal Young Blood. So this is one that the Catholic Church sponsors, their translation, and this one is from the kind of non-denominational background. So they're actually produced by the same person, and I've said it wrong. This is the Overschrift Bible, but the version is not Royal Young Blood. It is, that's the company that makes it. The translation is not saying which one it is. Willy Brood Vertaling. There it is, Willy Brood Vertaling. So for our Dutch viewers, Willy Brood Vertaling. Sorry, my apologies for my quick look-in. They're both made by the same company. There is a noticeable size difference. So if you have big handwriting, I really like this one actually. This is my favourite. When I saw this one, I wasn't as impressed because it was small. I was really quite worried about how my handwriting would fit. But it is the letters. And so I think that's an interesting one to do because, of course, the letters are written text. They're there to have like a handwritten letter to somebody, right? That's what we think of. So I think that's going to be interesting. That's an interesting challenge. So I'm kind of looking forward to writing these ones out in some ways. And now I have to look and see what else we have in the bag. Okay, I have a little bag. So this little bag, it says "Be the Light," and it's cute and adorable. As you can see, it's as dinky as anything, and it is a kid's bag. So I'm going to assume that everything that sits in here may be for my daughter, who is, her love language is gifts. And so when we go to church, you need to have things ready to give to her. And so let's see what we have. Oh, look, we have these little cameras that have Bible text on the inside, I think. Yes, Bible text on the inside that you can see. Let me, I don't know what else is in here. Now I'm confused. Oh, look, I have a sheep. So this is a great fidget one. I actually quite like this because not only is it a fidget toy, but it has sensory inputs. It's obviously got the kind of biblical idea of it, Jesus is my shepherd kind of sheep. But if you're sitting in church and you need those inputs as a person with sensory integration disorder, or as a person who is on the spectrum, or who fidgets a lot, this is really quite tough. It's not easy to do. It's not so flexible. So it doesn't make any noise, and it really is quite a simple one. So I have another one of these little cameras in green. I have this. Oh, this is pretty cool. So this is one of those, do you know those pens that you kind of slide along? But this is a completely different one, and it says Jesus heart jou, Jesus halven jou. And now I'm a little bit, oh, I see. So this, this is slick. So do you remember the old school way of doing this pen where you used to stick it in the bum and then the new one would come up? Well, you'll notice there's something about this that doesn't look like the rest. So how is this going to work? So I've got red on the end. You take the red off and then you push push the crayon into the hole. I'm not quite sure you should push with that end, but okay, I'm just going to push it through. And then the yellow should pop out, but it's not popping out. I don't know how this works. Well, now I'm stuck. I've now got yellow like this. So she can write like that. I don't know. Well, this is interesting. Okay, so I have to work out how this works because otherwise I'll have a very distressed little girl. The challenge is that they're quite soft crayons, and then are you going to mess up the crayon pushing it through? So I think maybe I haven't worked out how to use this one, so I need to work out how to use this. That's something. God's little princess eraser, because that's what you need, don't you? Some little Christmas colouring books, because that's that time of the year when we're going to be in church for Christmas programmes, and having a little thin colouring book can be quite useful. Still got more stuff in this bag. Aha! This is a light. Jesus het licht. I love it. It actually lights up on the side. Do you see that? Look, watch this. You can turn it off. Look, it lights up on the side. How cool is that? Great for a fidget. It's not going to be too distracting. Great for a fidget. You've got little puzzles that you can do. This one is Happy Birthday Jesus. Something that we love, which is a mirror. And on the back, it has a Bible text that goes with it. So mirrors are really great. This is another mirror, but this one is a fold-out one. Should we see what this one looks like? Let's have a look, shall we? I don't know what to say. Maybe it's... Okay, so it's a little purple one. So obviously there are two. So I'm going to assume there's one for me, one for the little one, which is good because it's in my favourite colour. As those of you know, you're following Pastor Purple. So why is she Pastor Purple? Because her favourite colour is purple. Really simple. Okay, more stuff. Some stickers to go with the colouring book. And then, aha! So this is something for me, not for her. So this is Letters to God, Hope is Contagious. Now this is from Dayspring. Again, this is the publisher that works with Illustrated Faith. So lots of stuff come from the same space. So Dayspring have created this little calendar. And in it, they have these amazing, these amazing little letters. So that, you know, you can keep for each day and read. Except I'm a Bible journaler, so what am I going to do with them? I'm going to incorporate them into my Bible journaling. And so, dear one, even the greatest people on earth may let you down, but I promise my love will never fail you, God. I love this. I love the simplicity of the art. And so you basically, I'm going to be using this for Bible journaling. So I'm going to take one of these little love letters and I'm going to make it at the center, find some text that are related to it, do a little Bible study around it, stick some prettiness in. All right, I think we've come to the end of the goodie bag for the little one. And then she has this little great bag to carry her little stuff in, which I think is brilliant. So there's a Christmas bag for you. So what do I think? I think that my favourite thing is obviously the new writing Bibles. I love the mirrors, but again, this is stuff that's really practical. You can go to a local Bible store and pick up little things that you can put in a little bag for your children to take to church, to entertain themselves, to have something independent that they can do. Because oftentimes while churches try their best to be inclusive, you know, during, let's say, the preaching, you know, even if the singing is inclusive, even if all the bits leading up to the preaching are inclusive and you have children's stories, etc., once the preaching hits, often the preacher has to hit the middle ground of adults and doesn't include the very little children. And so as a parent, I personally appreciate having a bag full of stuff that she can sit and do while I'm listening to the sermon or I'm preaching. And then you can do that. So sometimes, not very often, I get to sit with her while I listen to someone else preach, which is amazing. And then we get to fill in whatever little books and stuff. So this one is a Christmas goodie bag. So we're going to be using this over the Christmas time. We'll let you know how we get on. Maybe she'll do a review and let you know how all of this stuff went down. We'll see what she likes. All right. Well, listen, have a great one. Hopefully this has inspired you maybe to make some goodie bags for the little ones in your church so that their parents can feel a little bit rested, that they have something to do. Maybe you can sit with a little one in church, give them a few little bits and pieces. They don't cost very much. You know, each thing's like a little euro or something. You can put a gift bag together, sit with a child in church, you know, listen to the sermon while they're deeply entertained by whatever goodies you have in the bag. So there's some ideas for you of things that you can do in your local community. Have a blessed, beautiful and wonderful day. All the best. See you next time.